Ooh, refresh me. Middle finger straight up mean a left turn in this state? What the hell are you staring at?
You know, I don't usually do this because I respect my dear viewers enough to have done the required reading before watching my video, but today I feel obligated to give a rundown on what the hell I'm talking about. Roll it. Wait, look, I have the complete series on DVD. Isn't that so cool? No. Okay, now roll it. Duckman, full title Duckman, Private Dick / Family Man, is a 90s adult animated sitcom by Everett Peck. It's about the life of a selfish, sexually deprived, vulgar, self-loathing, somehow father of 3 and failing detective, Duckman.
Poor misguided Mr. Duckman.
The show follows this anthropomorphic duck as he bumbles through home and work life, all while saying and doing the most obscene things his crude brain can think of. Duckman is the classic sitcom stupid dad turned up to 11. He sucks at his job, his kids and sister-in-law don't respect him, the world doesn't respect him, and it's all his fault for being such a deplorable person duck thingy.
I talk and stuff too, so when I say I'm not an animal, I think technically I'm on solid ground.
He's a terrible person and father who can only think about himself. His family and work partner, corn-fed pig, put up with his antics, though everything he does is in his own self-interest and almost always ends in disaster.
And then, disaster.
But by the end, they usually stick by his side.
For the most part.
Looking past the abrasiveness, there are a few genuinely heartwarming moments that showcase these characters, usually Duckman's, thoughts and feelings.
I'd spend the rest of our lives holding her back because I was afraid of losing her.
To those in the know, Duckman is touted as ahead of its time due to its humor, crassness, and obscenity, along with its use of heavy-handed satire and allegory to produce entertaining episodes that can offer interesting messages about society behind all the debauchery.
The debauchery has proven too much for me.
Or not, you never know. And surprisingly enough, the topics are still scarily relevant in our present day.
That is a scary thought.
Duckman dissects these topics by making them extremely absurd to the point you feel overwhelmed by their allegories and fourth wall breaks. Using this dramatized version of whatever they're talking about, they then apply their commentary in an equally obvious way. Things like feminism, the dangers of media on our brains, age gap relationships, plastic surgeries, corporations sucking the soul out of artists, and for the purposes of today's video, the censorship of media in an act to not offend anyone.
I'll workshop it, okay?
One of the very few clips of this show that gets passed around social media is from episode 13, Joking the Chicken.
I get it. Except,
Duckman, lover of all things offensive, is ostracized and dumbfounded by the rise of politically correct culture through stand-up comedy. Once given the opportunity, he gives his think piece on edgy comedy that resonates with people till this day. Is it a valid critique about the direction the medium is headed, or a thinly veiled reason to sling stereotypes around like something that slings things around?
No thank.
Let's see. That about does it for prerequisites. Any other context I can give you mid-episode, so let's get straight into the most notorious episode of Duckman.
Alright, let's see. We got your Batman, your Superman, Aquaman, Underdog, Spider-Man.
He wasn't a man.
Ultraman,
Underdog, not
Iceman,
Underman.
Giant Man.
Mr. Duckman, there's a USA executive on the line. He thinks this promo, sucks.
Yeah? Well, you can tell him to kiss my feather. I'm the star here.
The legacy continues. Duckman, premiering next Saturday night at 10:30 on USA.
We open in a city where a duck slips on a banana peel. Oh, we're in for a funny one today, folks. He walks into a comedy bar where an offensive comedian is finishing up his set.
Suck you, lady, you're a freaking schnauzer in pumps.
It's a killer with the crowd, which is only emphasized by the next performer, the guy who slipped outside. Iggy Catalpa, everybody. Give it up for Iggy Catalpa.
Iggy Catalpa. I was checking my wallet like I forgot.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And here's where the crux of the episode starts. The guy before was funny due to his offensive nature. Iggy, on the other hand, tries way too hard to be politically correct, or PC. With his humor, it's not humor at all. So much so, they run him out the comedy club. All the audience wants is a good laugh, no matter whose expense. For now.
Ah, foreshadowing.
3 months later, Duckman, the guy who we're all here for, is at his job peeved about his life insurance.
Could it be because you attempted to defraud them 10 times last month by falsely reporting your own death?
Don't guess at things you can't be sure of.
Duckman is someone who will take any shortcut or corner possible, like a conveniently placed new insurance plan right on his doorstep. And after discovering he has stress-induced high blood pressure and hitting some amazing poses, like this show looks really good, he takes a pill and should, quote, have a few laughs.
If only there was something to bring a few busty, leather-clad, thrill-seeking ex-nuns into my life.
Beautiful, naked, big-titted women just don't fall out of the sky, you know?
Just then, 4 of his favorite comedians walk in with a case for him. That nigga is on a leash. I told y'all this show is greatness. They even got a black guy.
What up, what up, what up? Look, right white skin, black skin, pig skin.
They need him to dig up some dirt on a new comedian stealing their audience. Duckman is hesitant at first, but after hearing his humor is clean, he can't stand for such an injustice. It's the Iggy fella from earlier, okay? When he and Cornfed go to check out Iggy's set, he's completely dumbfounded how anybody finds Iggy the slightest bit funny.
Funny.
What are you looking at me for? I didn't tell the joke. They go backstage disguised as reporters,
Duckman in disguise.
where they meet Iggy's manager, Mo Needleman. Mo is particularly unfunny. Not in the Iggy way, but in the that's just not funny way.
Funny 40 years ago, funny now.
Stop looking at me. After Mo shuts the fuck up, finally, Duckman gets to interview Iggy. And as you can see, Iggy is a complete geek who unfortunately for In Disguise lives just as clean as his humor and is unsmearable.
Mo, what's he doing?
Mo proclaims Iggy is gonna be the best and explains it with a song. Corn-fed Iggy and Mo break out into spontaneous song about why comedy is good. Ha ha! The shit's pretty good, but for any first time viewers, this isn't commonplace in this series at all, so it just makes for another great moment in an already iconic episode.
Winners and losers, through pleasure and pain. Just love Michigas, Hosta Mul Gazane.
Still not understanding at all, Duckman goes back home to see Iggy has infiltrated there too. Bernice, his sister-in-law who's usually hostile towards him, is completely normal about his arrival.
Iggy Catalpa says insult humor's passe.
At two, Bernice.
On any normal day, she'd tear him a new one for simply existing, but today Iggy is there to completely sanitize her emotions. Literally.
Excuse us, Mr. Disguise?
I'm even starting to hear his voice in my own home.
In a completely non-scary nor threatening way, Mo has followed him home to flirt with Bernice and give him backstage passes to Iggy's next show. Isn't he the sweetest?
Why did the congressperson almost regurgitate? Because he or she got inebriated on power. I usually don't do satire.
After his best material bombs, it cuts to the real reason he's been so funny.
Audiences are stupid. You gotta force them to like the right thing.
This is what I mean by heavy-handed satire. They are literally telling it to the camera. It may as well be a fourth wall break, but they have those in full force too. Don't worry.
When I snap, I'll kill him first.
If you think of this as tacky, pretentious bullshit, I can't really blame you, but for me personally, the volume of satire and overly obvious allegory adds to the absurdity the writers and artists were trying to push. Poking fun at the way institutions like to abuse their power, or people who don't actually care about issues and only start arguments for their own ego. Insert King Chicken. Ew.
Ew, gross, man.
There is no Mo Needleman. There never was.
There never was.
King Chicken is Duckman's arch nemesis who swears revenge for ostracizing him in school, so now he's gonna ostracize him in society. Ha ha ha, bok bok bok. He disguises himself to access the world of comedy to make sure everything Duckman believes and finds funny is not only unpopular but completely stigmatized in the public eye, getting the revenge he was looking for by making Duckman the outcast. Why is he immune? The pill he took earlier came from the chicken. Keep up.
I'm not insured.
God.
Bro thinks he's the Tick.
Egad.
What y'all know about the Tick? Be serious. What do you know about the Tick? Egad. Spoon. This sounds like a phony baloney scheme that doesn't really matter, but if you've paid attention, Duckman puts a lot of stock into being able to say what he wants when he wants, no matter who it offends.
You tell him an icebreaker too about women's livers, gays, environmentalists, several minorities, the homeless, couple of religions, anorexics. So
You get the picture.
This scheme makes it so he can't do that and everyone around him is talking like Darwin in that one episode of Gumball. King Chicken doesn't care about Iggy or being PC. He did all of this to get back at a man who bullied him in school. Loser! King Chicken is a D1 hater and grifter. Many times in this series, he'll find a way to turn his crass nature against Duckman, not for the people Duckman's hurting, but for his own satisfaction. He's a commentary on people who join movements to only witch hunt and to fuel their own egos without any actual care, something he will do many times. In the next scene, there's more satire you can't miss because it slaps you in the face. After Iggy goes worldwide, a congressman says a risky joke, then immediately enacts a bill to ban all offensive jokes in public because of course the law doesn't apply to them. Then he uses whiteout over the Constitution, like they're not trying to hide any of this, and it's just funny. I don't know how else to say it. It's funny. Laugh.
Now laugh.
Now, not only is comedy ruined for Duckman, the entire world has turned PC. None of his tasteless lowbrow comments are gonna fly anymore. What's he gonna do? Dude! Everyone has Iggy fever and Duck Boy Me Bob just can't get it. Even the comedians dropped the case on him. Soon, Duckman's in a delirious state due to how much he doesn't understand, resorting to forcing himself to find it's funny. Oh my gosh, don't do it, Duck Boy, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just then, he bears witness to Iggy taking his magic chug jug. It's then he finds out it's King Chicken and his whole scheme to ruin his life.
Your arch limit.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? How'd he do that? King Chicken then straps him to a chair and forces him to watch Iggy's set as torture before
And finish you off.
They start fucking, it was gross.
Duckman cries out for help, which actually works for some reason, then rushes to the stage to tell Iggy the truth. In a scuffle, he ends up drinking Chicky's magic intelligence potion and has the opportunity to reveal the truth and tell his piece to the entire world.
How's it going, everybody?
Duckman takes the stage to have one of his many speeches on his ideologies about the failings of modern life and how it makes his already dreadful existence that much worse. This time, it's about why humor should push your boundaries, and if you're a breathing, feeling adult duck thing, you should have the discernment to know between a joke meant to make you laugh and an offensive statement meant to harm. He wants to be challenged by his comedy, not given some mindless, prepackaged drivel passed off as humor so it won't offend your cousin who would have never watched the comedy special if it didn't start a week-long Twitter discourse.
Engaging Twitter now.
He encourages the audience to seek out new things and engage with stuff that might not be in their norm as an art form. My favorite line being,
Comedy should always leave you different than when it found you.
it's obvious why this scene is still praised to this day. It has a clear message that I think most people can understand and agree with. But also,
you may address me.
I have to acknowledge that at least in a little part, this is a way to allow him and people who think like him to be as bigoted as possible and hide behind the shield of comedy. Having a "it's just a joke bruv, grow up" mentality can and has lent into people becoming all types of istices because they feel like their free speech is being impeded on.
Fuck you and fuck free speech.
When in reality, your words have meaning. Aside from hurting someone's feelings, a joke can push certain prejudices and harm people in a way you may have not intended. Now, you're not responsible for what people do with your words, but if what you put out into the world then produces major hate and negativity, maybe it's time to look in the mirror, okay? It should get nowhere close to the shit Iggy was putting them people through, but you get what I'm saying, right?
Nope.
Is Duckman doing it for that purpose? Yes. Hard to tell, but the intelligence potion that was apparently cherry soda really helped him speak his mind. I feel kind of bad for Iggy though, he just wanted to make safe, fun humor. Too bad it's ass.
Well, guess it's time to move on to my lesbian jokes.
Okay, you gotta give him that one. That was pretty good, Iggy. Come here, Iggy. Dab me up. The episode ends with the family leaving as Duckman sings the song they sung earlier. What an episode, guys, but can I be honest with you?
Please, no!
As a Duckman episode, it's not all that special. Good, yes. Stands out other than being a viral Instagram Reels clip? No. What I like most about Duckman is A, when he gets super sad and introspective like Rick or Bojack. Y'all need to clip that shit, let me tell you, I'm putting y'all on game, don't play with me. Or B, when his family gets heavily involved in his antics, usually on the side against Duckman. There were elements of Can't Be in this episode, but it was more Duckman dealing with the jarring change around him than the world actively going against him the whole episode. They've done that better in episodes like Married Alive or Not So Easy Riders. They've even had better King Chicken episodes like Inherit the Judgment, The Dope's Trial, or Forbidden Fruit.
In English, please.
Episodes I will not give a synopsis on, you'll have to trust me. So again, I like the episode. It's actually really funny like most Duckman episodes are. You should watch this just to see how many jokes they pack into these 22 minutes. There's so many I wanted to point out, but cut since it wouldn't make sense, they only made me laugh. It's just that it's not one of their best, but as an Instagram Reels clip, they snapped. The fun doesn't stop there. In the season 2 finale Clip Job, the series kinda revisits this topic. In its biggest fourth wall break yet, Duckman is captured by a crazed TV critic who blames his show for the shit state the world is in.
Wait a minute! You're saying that I'm a TV show?
It's a clip show where some guy shows Duckman all his worst moments and low-key shatters his brain. I just wanted to glaze that for a little bit. Like a clip show where the dude is showing the bro the clip. Am I doing too much right now? Am I doing tricks on it? Let me know.
Yes, you are.
Also, if he didn't know he was a cartoon, who the fuck is he talking to during fourth wall breaks?
This guy's bughouse.
Who are you talking to? But back to the topic at hand, his humor and its effect on people. Right before his brain is about to be fried, Duckman goes on about why he, i.e. his show, shouldn't be hoisted as some sort of role model.
Who'd aspire to be someone who's gotten the stuffing knocked out of him so many times the only reason he gets up in the morning is because either he's really stupid.
He gets saved in the end, yada yada, but I think this is a really good message and like an addendum to his last speech, if you know what I'm saying.
Book him, Dano.
Seriously, stop looking at me. And just because I can, it's my video, you're not gonna stop me. As I'm writing this, an old clip of two movie reviewers talking about the Wayne brothers' Don't Be a Menace is going viral right now. They both have differing opinions on it, and I'm not here to say who's right or wrong, but it reminded me of Duckman's speech. Just two dudes having a slightly passionate chit-chat about a piece of media that clearly moved them in one way or another. Both clips have a sort of appreciation for what's being discussed, and I can feel that coming from the people speaking about it. Whether that be two humans or a writer's room talking through a duck, I like it and I want more of it in our modern age. If you're hearing this, that means you made it to the end. Yippee! Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like, please like, subscribe, comment, share. I really went out on a limb, I feel like, doing this type of episode, this type of show. Duckman, an adult animated series, has like a kind of a cult following. Not nothing too crazy, I would say. But this is like the only, there's like a couple more I could do. I plan to do more Duckman episodes, especially if it does do well. I feel like I'm rambling now, but I'm just gonna ramble now. You can leave if you want to. Yeah, I like Duckman. I want to make more videos about Duckman, more videos about adult shows. Go watch my Generator Rex video, go watch my Kim Possible video, go watch all the other videos before this. If you like Duckman, let me know. If you want to see some other shows, let me know. Give me some suggestions. Yeah, Word Out to the Moon 2026, 2027, I don't know what that was, I'm sorry. This is a long outro that doesn't get any editing, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Duckman's really cool. It's a really good show. I think you should watch it, and I like it. And let me know if you want to see more of it. Bye. Thanks. Bye. Duckman to the moon. Duckman to the moon. World Out to the moon. Fuck.